And let's go back and let's do this right. Welcome back as always. Doing a second intro now. It is your boy Arachnid Soul. This is a video you are watching on demand from a live stream that happened previously. Please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up, easy for me to say. Like, subscribe, I would highly appreciate it. This is a brand new world we're about to start here. I think this is the first time I've ever played Minecraft live. I have to tell you, I am the world's worst Minecraft player. I don't remember how to play this, but I think we're gonna get there. So the mods that I'm running a shader mod, I'm running the Chroma Hills texture mod. As you can tell, with the shaders also come moving trees and different things. Am I able to mine wood without anything? Okay, beautiful. Two things I remember about Minecraft. Number one, you gotta start gathering wood, and number two, you've gotta make like a hole in the ground, make a little house, hide yourself for the night. Also, unfortunately, you have to keep your head on a swivel. Let me see, do we want to be way up here? I think we're going to that little patch of green down there. Let's see, can we get down without breaking a leg? Please don't jump. I don't want to see anything creepy around here. And as you can tell, along with these shaders, not only do we get moving trees, but we get water that looks like water. This seems like this would be a good place. As a matter of fact, that water is going to help me get down there. Yep, this will be a great place to build. We've got some lava nearby, we've got some other stuff. We're just going to start mining out some dirt here. People are going to tell me, well, look where the sun is. Is this really a place you want to build? And I think so. I think this will be good. We just need a little spot for the night. Nothing special. Probably that many squares. So we'll go, let's go way next door. Playing this on PC, I would say obviously, but I'm sure the technology's come along on console, so now on console they're probably looking at similar graphics to this. The water probably looks as nice. The shading, the sun, the lighting probably looks as nice on console now, hopefully. The first time I played Minecraft was actually not on PC or console. It was on my phone years ago, back in I think late 2010, early 2011, I'm gonna guess. Did not need to put that there. I'm gonna be a little bit frantic until I get this house built. All my memories of early Minecraft were about wasting too much time, not getting a house built, and then it gets dark, and all of a sudden, you're completely screwed. I'm gonna need more dirt than this. If you're in the chat right now, let me know how things are going for you today. If you're watching the video on demand, feel free to do the same. And if you're doing either, feel free to go to full screen, really enjoy these graphics, the shaders, the lighting, the texture packs. Is this the house that everybody builds when they play Minecraft? Is this always the beginning house? Alright, so we have enough done now that even if it gets dark, we should be set at least in terms of getting the roof done. We got 9. I think that has done it for us. Built a nice little quick house here. All right. So now there's something that we do with this. We somehow build the chest. Is it like tab and then or maybe it's I, tab, escape, no, E, there we go. Okay, I think we have to get some more wood before it gets dark. What's this book? Let's head back over this way. I can find some coal sticking out the side of the mountain. That might also be a good thing. Need to start getting grass because that's the main thing I eat on this game, just plain bread. I know there's a lot of people who play this and for some reason they enjoy hunting the animals, but I never really like killing animals in games or in real life. So when I play the game, I'm like, well, if I'm the same guy who in real life won't wear a belt because it's made out of cow skin, leather, why would I kill animals on the game? So I just live off of bread and wheat. So I know what I said, like, hey, we found such a great spot. The only problem is there are no trees anywhere around said great spot unless I go way up a mountain. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to go back. Because at the same time, I don't know that we need a bunch of trees off rip. I think we have enough with what we have. We just need to go back into this house and figure out how we make the little crafting table thing. Nope. Not gonna tell me. I got jungle log, jungle wood. Actually, that looks like something. Boom. Okay, where do I put this? What did I tell you? Did I put that in the right spot? Okay. Now let's see what we can remember here. Oh, your kid remembers how to make the pickaxe. Okay, so we have the pickaxe here, so all we're gonna do is, as a matter of fact, this is some advanced stuff we're about to do early, if I can remember how this actually works. That's not it. There it is. Okay, let's actually, if we can ever figure it out, is it enter? Is it tab? I've got so many of my keys covered up that I really can't even see. Okay. Let's do this. Here we go. This is what I wanted before it got dark. A little bit of that coal. So we can make some torches in the house. Someone's gonna ask me if I remember how to get out of... Oh, it's shift. I remember how to get out of there. I was about to say no. Board that up. We'll have some light here in a second. I want to say it's 2 of those and 1 of these, or... Okay, 4 torches. Right, I think we're good. I think that was a semi-successful first day. Now we can't sleep, so what we're actually gonna have to do is try to... Do we have... Oh, we do have a little stone. Do we have stone, or do we need to... Do I need to, like, do something with this first? You know what? We certainly have... Let's just say birch planks. Jungle planks will work. We need 2 sticks. Alright, boom. There we go. And now we can actually start digging. So this will not be our official house. This will be... As a matter of fact, let me... Don't do this, kids. Don't go out at night on Minecraft, ever. Cloud scared me. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay. I think if we start digging back towards this way, there's gonna be a lot of sand. A lot of sand all over the place. Now people are like, you see? Of course, if I go down deeper, there might not be sand. People are saying this is why this was a bad starting place. I'm gonna answer you in a second, good day. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you said that. Probably like 5 minutes ago. Okay. Your area is not connected to a massive multiplayer group of cells maps. Does Minecraft have something like that? Yes, Minecraft has many things like that. If you wanted to play, like, there's an entire Harry Potter world in Minecraft that's basically like an MMO. There's an entire Pokemon world. Did I just take the, No, there's a shovel there. And actually, I'm gonna move where the front door is in the morning, so... That sand's already here, sand. See, the thing with sand is when you dig through it, it just kind of falls, so it'll collapse on you. So you don't like that beach sand. You really want... I should have gone down farther. Let me make some more torches. So the reason you make torches is so you don't have a bunch of monsters spawn. No, you said a second ago? Okay, cool. Let me see here. Again, when I first started playing Minecraft, I did say to myself that I was the world's worst Minecraft player because I didn't even understand what the tutorial was asking me to do. 12 torches, okay. And I do hear some kind of monster outside, so... If you want to get technical, the pickaxe is going to be more effective at rocks, and then the shovel's more effective at dirt, but a lot of the time I'll just pick one and just keep it open. Put a little torch here, keep it classy. So there are monsters outside now. God, this looks horrible. I apologize. Oh, nice. We got the AAWA All-Stars in here. Great Fire Pro Wrestling Online league that I participate in, usually lose in. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of... Which way am I even facing at this point? So we're facing that way. This is back towards the lava, I believe. Yes, okay. Plug this up so we don't have any spider situations. But yeah, good day. So I mean, if you wanted to, you could play this connected to a bunch of different players, or you could just play it, you and your friends, play it solo. I actually want to go out for a second just to show you how beautiful this looks at night. And I'm going to take the shovel with me as a weapon. Unless there's some kind of sword or something I can build. Okay. Oh, I just click on that and it builds it? Okay, beautiful. So now let's go outside and look around. Where's that zombie we kept hearing? There he is. So as you can see, there's different lighting, there's different graphics. The zombies actually have a face. I am swinging the sword even though it's very fast. I know you're wondering. Let's get in the boat and we'll go around a little bit. Yeah, I think my feeling on the Fire Pro Online Wrestling in terms of how good I am or bad is, I feel like I'm almost like when they say pound for pound the best. I think if you divide up the amount of hours that I've spent playing Fire Pro over the past, say, 6 months, and you put that up against anyone else, I think hour for hour I'm one of the best. With that qualifier, hour for hour. If we don't put that in there, I'm not prepared to say that about myself. Somehow I tabbed out. I don't know. Alright, let's go back down in here and start digging some stuff. Again, I apologize for the mess that is this tunnel. I'm going to try to clear this up a little bit so it's not as odd when we come down here. I am aware that since I'm streaming this, for example, I'm not going to turn fast. I try to turn slow. I always tell myself people have console eyes. They don't want to see you zooming around the screen. These graphics are much better than unmodded Minecraft. I'll go back outside in a second. I mean, you'll really be able to see it in the daytime, but yeah, I am getting a little better. Getting a little better on Fire Pro. Is that the sun coming up or am I going blind? That's the sun. So even look at the water. The water looks like real water. The sun looks like real sun. You're going to see in a little while that we've got shadows. Light sources actually give off light. But yeah, the sun's coming up, so... Okay, zombies are already dying. What we need to do today is to find wood and coal. And we're gonna get in a boat, and we're gonna do that. But so we don't get lost, we're gonna set up a couple of torches. Let's see here. So like even how you can see the crispness of the water, if we look over here, look at all the reflection on the water. Reflects the whole world. The shadows are all there if we pause. Like if I get out, the shadows will be much better, but we've got to try to get out of this sand area. Here we go. It looks like this will be a good place for coal. We also see a little, I still don't quite know. I think every time I get out of the boat, it's going to tab out and pause. But that's just because I don't know what I'm doing. Like even the textures look a lot better. These aren't the default Minecraft textures. By the way, playing with... I don't know if I can mine this. Nope, that was a bad idea. So I was able to mine the block, but I wasn't able to get anything. This is my character. Sharply dressed dude in a suit, because why not? Little pickaxe action. Let me get back in here. Left control to dismount. Thank you. I was about to say, can someone in chat look that up for me? Let's see. This island might actually be better. I guess I can't really get lost. I don't know if you can craft a laser gun in default in this version. But I know you can in other versions, like other modes in this game. There's laser guns, there's grenades. You know what? People are looking at me right now. They're like, are you a noob? You just go to land, you don't look around to make sure there's no monsters or anything? The trick also today is that we don't want to get lost. So I know we have to go back where the boat is, so we're not lost yet. This looks good. This actually would probably be a better place for me to build my main camp, but you know what? We already... There goes my pickaxe. Alright, now we get to see if I was smart enough to show up with enough crafting supplies. Yes, I was. So now we have to go through the whole thing. Build the table. We don't need that zombie stuff. Let's build the table there. Let's put a torch here. Let me see. I would feed the cows if I had anything. No, it's not about... I am mining. And I do have a pretty decent graphics card. But no, this isn't about blockchain. Unfortunately, that would be cool if I could make some money while I'm playing this. What am I looking to make here? Stone hoe. How about a stone axe? A stone axe. All my tools are completely messed up. They're in the wrong order. Don't know when they added this new way of like crafting in this game where you just say what you want and it shows you what you need and then crafts it for you and you just have to click on it, but that is very convenient. We also need to start a mine today, so let's let me see if I have any hay. No hay. Let's get some. Okay, got some seeds now. Wheat seed. Oh shit. I didn't mean to hit that cow. I was trying to feed it. That's so now this should be the island that we were at. A good thing to do is to put down torches, and that way if you end up dying or getting lost and you respawn somewhere else, you'll see at nighttime everything's dark except your area is glowing. So this is where the house is. We see the torches here. It's exactly where the house should be. I think I left the door open just in case any monsters want to get in. Let's see here. This would be a good place, and that's near the house. Let me back up here a second. We're gonna go right in. As a matter of fact, we'll go in at surface level. And we'll probably find some coal in there, some gold or something. Okay, I'm trying to read and mine at the same time, so I'm going back and forth. Yeah, I know, I feel bad punching that cow. Good day, not to go off topic, but I'd link that video to show in the comments. I think the video you're talking about is, I had to make a, an executive decision with that. Good Day, who's in the chat right now, posted a comment on one of my videos. I can remember what happened, I just can't remember to which video it happened. And basically, he left a history of wrestling video game link where a guy made a really good documentary about the history of professional wrestling video games. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I did start, but the executive decision was, do I leave this comment up? Because even though I see merit in the link, I don't want to encourage other people. Is this just sand? That's okay. Let's see where it goes. Let's let it play out. Just let it play out. There we go. Okay. Whoa. 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 I did not like that sound. You guys hear that little pop? The little bimp? That makes me think that one of those guys that I don't like on this game is on this game. Let me see here. I don't even eat cows in real life, so I would not abuse them on this game. Let's see if we can get up this mountain, if for no other reason to take a look. Every place I look is a better place to build a house than where I built. I'm on this island over here, and I said to myself, this will be a good place because I'm going to go over there. I won't have to worry about monsters spawning. And then you realize, okay, once you mine down about 6 blocks, you're in water, and there's sand that's going to collapse on top of you. I'm going to focus on getting some of these blocks, and I keep my back to the water for safety. This is a horror game to me, too. The reason I don't play this game... Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta bounce. Okay. You see all that little... You saw it, right? That magic? That's one of those creepy Endermen, I think. And all the monsters in this game, aside from just the basic zombies, I don't mind the spiders at all. I like spiders. Everything else in this game could not be any more creepy. And I said to myself when I started this stream, maybe I'll get lucky and one of those guys won't show up. I've hardly done anything. We're just a couple of minutes in. Already, it showed up. Yeah, I feel bad for that cow. But you know who I feel worse for? Myself. I watched a movie last night. If we're talking about animals, there's a movie out. You can find the trailer. It's called E.O. Like the letters E and O together, both caps. And it's about a donkey. And I know you're like, bro, you're almost saying to yourself that I did this to myself, because why would I go to the theater and watch this stupid movie that is about a donkey? And it's all real. This isn't a cartoon or anything. It's a movie about a donkey. It's through the donkey's eyes. And it's just a horrible movie. I don't know what to tell you, and it's winning all sorts of awards at Cannes Film Festival. I'm usually with those critics, but they got this one wrong. I saw on Rotten Tomatoes that it's got like a 97% critic review, and then apparently the people have bad taste because it's got a 67% positive review from viewers, which you say 67% isn't good, but it's much better than it should be for that horrible movie. The only saving grace of watching that movie is that we actually showed up late, so we didn't have to watch the beginning. So unlike other people who suffered for hours, we were slightly better off. Managed to get into the boat first. Yeah, that's funny. Tip waiters, not cows. Yeah, so I have enjoyed being able to play Fire Pro again now that I actually have the game again and it boots up. I've been a little bit scared though I haven't modded it at all, despite the fact that I had the game modded for years, never really caused any problems, and if it did, the game was so small it's easy to just delete and reinstall. But I have not bothered modding it at all. I think maybe I grabbed maybe like 3 people from the workshop, so I don't even have all my wrestlers. I was gonna start playing Fire Promoter mode again, and then realized, well, I'm not doing this with the SWA people and the New Japan people and the Joshis. Alright, so I'm guessing it's probably dark outside. What kind of metal is this? Recipe unlocked. Oh, that's copper. Okay. More copper would not be a bad thing, because I'll build a better pickaxe with it. Apparently it's raining out. Bro, he followed me over here. I cannot. Are you serious? I was about to say it's raining outside. Let's take a look. How do we handle this? There's the rain. Actually, you know, I know how to handle this. He can spawn in here behind me, right? This is how you kill these things. It's not easy, but basically you're gonna make it so when they show up next to you, they can't actually stand there. So maybe put this. Actually, this isn't gonna work. But I'm still scared enough to try it. Because we're going to have to deal with this guy. Oh, that's right. I used the wrong kind of sand. How about showing yourself? Is he on the other side of that house? He seems to have gone. Which is fine with me. I'm happy I don't have to deal with him. Make another pickaxe here. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to get caught up on the chat. I'm becoming one of those streamers now that gets so into the game and doesn't read chat. Let's go back up. Get fire and pickaxe. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I just have the pickaxe now. I'll make some more torches. My usual second screen is gone, so for the moment. So I'm reading this on my tiny phone. And half of the phone is the stream itself, so I'm reading extremely... Oh, my glasses are there, so I can't even... Some of the makers of Daggerfall are making a spiritual successor. Yes, I've actually been following that. I'm following them already on Twitter. I don't, off the top of my head, remember the name of the game. Apparently no one off the top of their head does. Sounds like there's a spider outside. Bro, what is going on out there? Or is it in here? That sounds like a pig and an Enderman outside going at it. And they can hang around in the daytime too, so it's not even like, oh, I'll just wait for the sun to come up and then I'll go out and be safe. No, it's like, if that thing wants to hang around, I'm gonna have to fight it. Let's see here. Wayward Realms, that is it. Wayward Realms is gonna be that's gonna be, and it's an indie team too, so I feel a little bit better supporting them. I'll probably pick that game up the first day, at least the first week. I might even... It's a small team, so if they do like an early access, I'll buy into it. But that's all I want, a new Daggerfall. Daggerfall to me, along with Morrowind, are the crown jewels of the Elder Scrolls series. A lot of people say Skyrim, but that's because a lot of people started with Skyrim. I started with Skyrim. I don't have nostalgia for Daggerfall or Morrowind. I wasn't playing them when they were out, but I've started playing them, and they are phenomenal games. Which way are we facing? So I don't have a compass. So back that way. Behind me. Alright, this is the right way. Skyrim, to me, you just kind of... It's a great game, but you're just kind of a god on that game from jump. You feel so powerful. You feel like the whole world revolves around you, whereas when you play Morrowind, you don't feel like the world revolves around you. You're just in it. You're a tourist. And the same thing with Daggerfall. Daggerfall is so big that it gives you the feeling that the whole world is going on all the time, because you know there's a massive map, and on the other side of the map, there's stuff going on in cities that I will never visit. Here we go. This was the other goal for the day. Find some coal. Beautiful. This is one of the worst Minecraft tunnels I've ever made. But considering that we had to start really vertically, it's not too horrible. The only reason I started with Skyrim was because I was not an RPG player. I didn't know anything about the Elder Scrolls. And I didn't play Skyrim the first time until probably 2014. So it had been out a couple of years already, and I played it, and to be honest with you, I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And I played Kingdoms of Amalur around the same time and thought that was a much easier game to get into. Daytime yet? Okay, daytime. What do we need to take with us? This would be nice to have the laser gun here with us. Crossbow, we don't need that, because if we're going to fight things, it's going to be hand to hand. What am I missing? I feel like something broke. Maybe I'm good. And we just get straight in the boat. We don't even look back. Straight in the boat. Semi-turn, we out. What is that? Oh, some fish. Looks like Nessie sticking its head out. Alright, it's not quite daytime yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could not really get into Oblivion. And I know it, it's one of those things people say, well, this game's so hard to mod. After I couldn't get into it, I tried to mod it and still couldn't get into it. But there's been a lot of games that I couldn't get into when I first played them, and then I went back and played them again a second time and loved them. For example, Divinity Original Sin. When I first played that game, I'm like, this stupid game. And then now I would tell you it's of the probably top 5 best video games I've ever played in my life. Divinity Original Sin 2 is even better. Do I need 64 torches? Probably not, but at least I won't have to come back. Started playing an amazing game. It's basically a 2-player Slay the Spire. I was playing with my girlfriend last night, having a great time. It's called Across the Obelisk. And they're not trying to hide from, like, hey, this is supposed to be basically a multiplayer Slay the Spire. They do have a lot of innovation, though, in the systems. So when you're playing it, it feels certainly Slay the Spire-ish, Across the Obelisk I'm talking about, but it doesn't feel like they just ripped off every system. And they're paying tribute to it, too. It doesn't feel like they're trying to hide the fact where they got their inspiration. Yeah, Divinity is... It's a light game, though. You know, it's a whimsical, light game. There's a lot of kind of comedy and jokes. It's not super sim, but it's immersive in a different way. I'm actually going to build one of these things down here so I don't have to go back up. If I've got the stuff to even do it. Maybe put this... Put it there. Let's see if I can get another stone pickaxe. What do I need? Sticks? Okay. I'm proud of myself for kind of halfway starting to remember how to play this. Yeah, Dragon Age was a completely different thing. I mean, that's BioWare. That's, you know, that's just a great dev team. Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 and... Yes, Andromeda, and yes, Anthem. Yeah, okay. They've been a little hit and miss, but to be honest with you, you come out with Baldur's Gate 2, and Mass Effect 1, you basically have a pass for life. I can't really... At that point, if every game you bring out happens to be bad, not that they have been, but just hypothetically, it's like, 2 bangers like that we're gonna give you a free pass on that. Captain and Tennille, Love Will Keep Us Together. It's a great song by them. And they didn't really do much else. But people who love that song are like, I'm a big fan of the Captain and Tennille. And you ask them which songs they like, they'll tell you they like that song. You say, name one more. And either they can't or they'll name one and they know they don't really like that song. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get back basically under the ground down here. I guess I don't need 3. But I want to make this a little bit more professional because streaming is no excuse for being real sloppy with the tunnels you're making. Yeah, I played a little of the Conan game. It was alright. I'd probably like it more if I put more time into it. Reminded me a lot, because it is another survival crafting game, reminded me a lot of 7 Days to Die, which is, I think to date, maybe the Steam game I've put the most time into, or if not, it's up there. I mean, usually with me, games don't get hundreds and hundreds of hours, but a rare game, you will see I've got like 600 hours in it, Smite or something like that. The compliments from me to any video game is if I put a lot of time into it, and also if I then mod the game. To me, modding a game isn't about, oh, this game's trash, I'm gonna fix it. If I think the game's trash, I'm just not gonna play it, that's it. No, I mod a game because I say this game's great, and I actually don't mind investing the time to make it a little better, some quality of life stuff, figuring out which mods are popular. In life, a lot of the time, the stuff that is popular is trash. Where am I? Let's take a look outside and see where I even am. Okay. Alright, so let's just run. Like, I can't... Oh, okay. It was just a mirage. Where am I now? This is what would happen to people in the desert. So let's actually plug this up. Oh, the action-adventure one that came out in 2017. 2007, the Conan game. I've never played that game. I didn't even know that was the thing. Grab this and head back. Okay. I'm just gonna look slowly. Okay, so we're at the point now where we need to go get... Yeah, we're gonna need to go find some trees now. You need to go to trees in this game if you want to have wood to craft with. Like, you can run on for a long time. You can run on for a real long time, but sooner or later, gotta cut them down. I thought Divinity was just... Now, keep in mind, Divinity Original Sin 2 is the game that I'm talking about when I talk about which one of those games is better. What is going on in here? Is that a chest? Around some lava? Oh, taking everything. Please nothing kill me while I'm looting this. Oh, big windfall here. Nothing kill me, and the fire don't kill me either. Whatever, don't kill me. Is there a spawn thing around here, or? Oh, this is that special rock. Okay, we need trees though. We first put a lot of people would say now, pretty dark there, Arachnid. Might wanna start heading back. And these people would be right, but I do need to get some kind. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find anything in here. Let me turn around. Disco Elysium. Oh my god. Chef's Kiss. Disco Elysium. One of my favorite video games of all time. I mean, that was a dolphin, I think. I'm gonna go across to that island and see if I can grab some wood. What are those? Okay, those are the bad guys. But I'm not gonna say hello to them. One of them's an archer, so gotta be real careful. Disco Elysium, that was like a life-changing game for me. And I wanted to play that game from the time that I found out about it. I bought that game as soon as it came out. I was like, I don't care what they're charging. And they were only charging like $30, which is a steal for that game. Okay, kids, don't do what I'm about to do. It's dark. You shouldn't be on land unless you're inside a building. But I've surveyed this, and I'm an expert. I'm like that cop in that old viral clip who shoots himself. That's me. Only a couple of people really have permits to handle guns, kids, so now I'm gonna shoot myself in the leg. And then he like sued because somebody posted the video. Damn. But you know what? It worked out. Let's head back. Okay, it's back this way. It's on the other side of this. I really shouldn't be going on this side of it because I've been going on the other side. So this is how you get lost. Okay. There's a explodey guy there. So let's just head back home. No. See, Disco Elysium is just brilliant. Like, I like that you're not God in that game. They've done it just right. And the writing. Oh my god. If that writing were a novel, it would be amongst one of my favorite novels that I've ever read. That's how good the writing is. The characters, to just get caught up in that game 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, to go into like Black Jesus, how he puts you in that vortex, to go into that Disco Elysium vortex. And then you just feel better. You feel better the rest of the day. Like you got a little pep in your step. High quality. And they're making like an Amazon TV show out of it, which, why? Why do you do this? Why can't you just leave a great property alone? But we'll see how that's going to work out for them. What was I trying to... Was it the pickaxe I was trying to make? Because I don't need to make a pickaxe now. The whole reason we left, I'm pretty sure, was because the pickaxe broke. We needed some trees, but now it's like... Golden pickaxe? Look at this. Like butter. All of a sudden... You guys don't know the hardship of having a girlfriend. Bro, that broke already? That broke already. The golden pickaxe. Okay. No, but it's rough. I was hanging out with my girlfriend, God, 6 months ago, and she says to me, you know, they brought Sex and the City back. Now, OG Sex and the City was a great show. That's enough Minecraft for me. Okay. Press the like so you owe me advertising space later. Alright, good day. Have a nice day. I'm gonna check out the rest of that documentary. Okay, so now I've got to make a pickaxe. No, she says to me, you know, Sex and the City's back. And I'm like, is Kim Cattrall back? And she's like, no. And I'm like, well, then I'm not back. You think I'm just gonna hang out with Charlotte, the brunette chick, without a little comedy from Kim Cattrall? The Peace, we like to call her. But no, I guess her mom convinced her to watch some of it, and it was so god-awful that she told me that I wouldn't believe how god-awful it is, so she convinced me to watch some, but she had to sit down and watch it with me. That was my one stipulation. My one speculation was I wouldn't like the show. I was right. My one stipulation was, if I'm gonna suffer, so is she. We couldn't even make it through the episode. Like, you have no idea how horrible this show is. And it's we're gonna have to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I know to white guys this is the most important issue. Other people are dealing with climate change. White American guys, big issue, PC culture, wokeness, and you just sit there and you're like, boy, that's the plight you have to deal with. That's got to be very nice. The show is, and I hate to use woke in like the new colloquial term. Like, woke is supposed to mean like you're aware of bad shit that's going on, like you're not gullible. That's what it's supposed to mean. It's not supposed to mean that like you're accepting or you want to treat people equally. But okay, some people got a hold of the word and did not know how it was being used, and you know, they've rebranded it. So the show was it was the bullshit version of like modern wokeness. I like the concept of wokeness and equality and all of this stuff, but the identity politics aspect of it, that's what it felt like. Like people not actually being for the stuff, but just saying, okay, commercially, from my wallet, this is the side I need to be on. That's what Sex and the City felt like. And also, it wasn't funny, and the writers were bad, and fuck. Okay, we're at water now, so now I don't know what to do. I guess we're gonna have to explore a little bit. Let's put a little torch in there. Oh yeah. So I don't know who did it. I don't know if it was Fox News. I'm not sure. Okay. So that cave's basically just going... I kind of know where we are. That's going under the water. So let's just maybe build over it. And we'll keep going. Yeah, I actually did record an entire video on quote-unquote wokeness. Can I? Well, the game... Oh, the game lets me cheese like that? in a way that should not be possible. And I'll build one more here. But yes, that video should be posted this week. I really go into it. Okay, so I need to go up a chunk so I don't keep encountering this. So let's go here. Because the problem is, and this I didn't really get to in the video, but the problem is with the whole woke thing now is that a lot of groups that have been treated like shit and continue to be treated like shit were finally getting some kind of voice, and now that shit's been co-opted by, you know, Starbucks, they'll tell you, listen, we're for workers' rights, we're for Black Lives Matter because we know that's where the money is right now. One thing we're not for, letting our employees unionize. Not at all. We can't have that. We're union busters. It's gonna... You know things are bad when they say, God, if we go along with this, we're gonna have to raise the price of our goods like 14 cents. So like when you go to get that caramel macchiato, instead of the completely reasonable $6.48 it is now for a small coffee, you're gonna have to pay almost $6 and like 60 something cents. Which, if you're willing to buy coffee every day from Starbucks, and at one point I was, you're like, okay, whatever, they raised the price a little bit. I think we're gonna have to go up one more chunk. But and then after that we will go outside, because I am curious to see if the sun's up or what's going on out there. But yes, they will do that. Beware, children. The corporate media absolutely will take the thing that you care about, that's important to you, maybe you've been discriminated against. Corporate media absolutely will take it, and then they will take the leaders of that said movement. These leaders will be the victims of character assassination. They will be called crazy. And then guess what corporate news is going to do? They're going to tell you who the real leaders of these movements are. And then they're going to give you some pretend people who don't care about these movements at all. It's like when I think about civil rights leaders for Black people in this country, I know who they are because I've watched corporate news. And corporate news that has told me that people like Cornel West are bad, people like Nina Turner are bad, they will be the first ones to tell us, fighting for Black civil rights, Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton. It's like, all right. So beware, kids. They'll do it with your group too. It's every group. They'll come up with the celebrities who are the face of these things. I actually do need to get in there, but let me go around the other side of this mountain. Nothing. Okay, let me go back. Climate change. People seem to care about this because, you know, people have to live on the planet and stuff like that. So the actual people who are fighting for climate change are so radical in comparison to the pretend people that you were given who are quote-unquote fighting for climate change on like corporate TV, that all the things that these people say, you're like, well, we can't do that. It's like, no, they're saying like, we need to do this. The real people are saying we need to do this. The pretend people are saying like, hey, wouldn't that be nice? Like you hear some of these presidential speeches and things, they're like, I'm for a country where everybody can do X, Y, and Z. Okay, policy-wise, are you gonna push for that? Next question. Where's this tree? Well, you know, the thing is, when you come to my stream, at some point somebody's gonna ask me something political because they know I will answer it, and I will, so... Where's the tree? Okay. I also have some Minecraft etiquette, so usually when I take down a tree, I'd like to take down the full thing, but apparently not today. Let's go to some solid ground for a while, because we really have just been hanging out. Let's go to solid ground and look at all the places that would be better for me to build a house. I see you there, buddy. Kinda sunny out here, I don't know. Don't know if you want that suntan. Let's let him come over here. Apparently he has not experienced the sun. Can zombies swim, or is he just kind of hanging out there? Yeah, that's insane. Chat room's telling me they try to pass a bill to use robotic police dogs for neighborhoods in the Bronx. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. What was that? I got my sword out, so... This game will freak you out and not even tell you where... Alright, so we're just gonna get a bunch of this stuff today. Bunch of stone, and then we can maybe start building a stone house somewhere. Yeah, no, that would not be a good idea. Also, like, these body cams that the police have, I understand it's better than nothing, but the cameras are pointing at the civilians. What we need to do is give out, like, free civilian cameras and tell people, almost like Nielsen boxes, tell people, listen, if you sign up for this, your whole thing is when you have free time and you feel like doing it, like, go out and film some cops. Maybe we can get a bunch of people filming cops and we'll catch some shit and maybe change the system. And by change the system, I mean maybe we'll have enough footage collected to show people who, you know, are really in bed with the way we're doing things right now with law enforcement. Maybe we can show them, and if they see enough, you know. I've seen videos of, like, this is the biggest thing too, like, you'll see white women, the cops are like throwing them to the ground. It's like, oh my god, just shocking. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, this is what happens, and it usually doesn't happen to white women. What am I hearing? But it's like, yeah, this is how it's been, you know? Oh, okay, I'll check that out later. Link to that police dog thing. Now let's see if I can... It should be over on the other side. Over there somewhere, if I can get over there. Actually, you know what? Let me stay over here. What am I doing? Sometimes it is nice to have a place to go to just kick back. So maybe I will start building an actual house around here where it makes sense, where there's materials and... Let's see. Boom. Four. Oh, this pickaxe keeps breaking. That's alright. Not what I meant to do, but that's alright too. But yeah, it's like, and I mean, I'm not saying anything that's so brilliant that it's like, oh well, we just have to get this into the ears of the right people. The right people know, they don't care. In terms of crime, you know, if you really wanted to, what is that glowing over there? Oh, just the sun. If you really want to decrease crime, this has been proven time and time again. Pretty much in every society ever in the history of the planet, the way that you do it is not by locking people up or getting more law enforcement people. At some point, you have to address the quality of life of the citizens. A higher quality of life is the main thing that keeps crime low in an area. Okay, we're gonna start heading back now. Funny thing is, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to be so methodical with everything I'm doing on this game, and then I realized, like, bro, you don't think you're gonna get hungry ever? Like, I've made no attempt at all. I completely even forgot I needed food. I should have been planting crops. What was that? Dolphin or something. I should have planted crops a long time ago. And at this point, we'd be ready. That's where that chest was. They gave me the quote-unquote gold stuff that broke after I used it half a time. If you're not a person who usually plays Minecraft, you can understand why this would be a relaxing game as long as you can stay away from the super stressful monsters that show up. Fact. There we go. Let's see here. I think we are going to call it there. It's been politics and Minecraft with Arachnid Soul, but in fairness, I just don't shy away from talking about politics. I don't know how much of it I brought up, though. I kind of just go with whatever the people want me to talk about, so those are my honest thoughts on those things. Hopefully people didn't get too upset about any of it. I mean, in a guttural sense. If they just got upset in like a surface level, like bullshit sense, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. But if you're actually gonna lose sleep tonight over anything I said, I do feel bad about that. And I apologize, and I'm just one guy with one set of opinions, and you shouldn't let it get to you. In any case, it has been your host, your friend, your mate, your pal, your confidant, your comrade, your buddy, Arachnid Soul, intellectual, voracious, and passionate, coming to you today with something a little bit different. Played a little Minecraft, talked about various topics. If you have not already, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, leave a like on the way out. Also, leave a comment. I would love to hear about anything involving anything that was said today. Minecraft, Fire Pro, laser guns. And I will catch you, my friend. Oh, it's like a little squid. Later.